This mini documentary is sponsored by the One Football app. The One Football app make things like this happen for us. Please download it, the link is in the description for that. All the mainstream apps are way behind this app, it's absolutely fantastic. Please download it. Thank you. This Sunday, the Original African versus Newcastle Fans TV here behind me at the Great Park Community Centre here in Gosforth. We're hoping to raise a lot more funds for the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation. Today, I'll be interviewing Fordy and HITC back at the hotel room when Fordy was up here in Newcastle. The first question I asked those guys was, what's your first memory, what's your instant memory of what you think of when you think about Sir Bobby Robson?
To be honest, I know many people are going to say like the Champions League run, even when he was wheeled out onto the pitch, because it showed his strength and character even such a low moment. But I'm actually going to go for when Kieran Dyer tried to backheel the ball off the line and Bobby gave him a bollocking, and you could just tell he was so. But I think what that shows is he wasn't just the gentleman of English football. He wasn't just this frail old man, which some people seem to think he was. And by some people, I mean the people who sacked him. He also had an edge, and he could also call people out when they deserved it. And yeah, Dyer definitely deserved it that day, because that was ridiculous. But yeah, that'll probably be it, because it showed he had an edge and a bit of he had something about him. Like, he wasn't just run over by all these prima donna footballers. He could for sure hold his own.
The memory that sticks out to me about Sir Bobby is that time when he was wheeled out onto the pitch. I think it might have been before the game, and just to see him get that reception from the crowd, just again goes to show how much he was loved. And from what I heard, he was calling for Gaza around that time period, just wanted to see Gaza, and Gaza obviously wanted to see him because he holds him so highly. So yeah, that's one of my fondest memories of him as well.
So I asked HITC a little bit more on that, what he's just said about Kieran Dyer there. Kieran Dyer had his fallings out with Sir Bobby a lot of the time, but Sir Bobby Robson didn't care who you were. He didn't care whether you were a fan or a player. He treated everybody the same. So I asked HITC a little bit more on that.
I think a large part of it was guilt, because Dyer knew that he let him down by refusing to come on the pitch against Middlesbrough in August 2004. He didn't want to play right wing, and Bobby lost his job 2 weeks later, and yeah, I think Dyer pretty much hasn't forgiven himself for it. So obviously when he passes away, he's obviously going to take a lot of that on his own shoulders. Yeah, like, I don't think Dyer cost Bobby his job or anything, but it didn't help not coming onto the pitch when you're asked. But yeah, no, I mean, even the ones we'd fall out with, they'd still have a massive respect for him.
So the second year running, HITC's taken part in this charity game. I asked him, and again Fordy, why do you want to get involved with this? Fordy might not even appear, but he wanted to take part in the videos because he knows that Sir Bobby Robson and what it brings.
The reason why these fan channels run is because they're fans of the club, and if you're a fan of Newcastle United, everybody knows about this guy. You know, everybody knows about him outside Newcastle, whether you're an Ipswich fan, Barcelona fan. I mean, he's been at so many clubs and influenced so many players and managers as well. You know, Jose Mourinho always brings him up, and again, if someone like Jose Mourinho's stature brings him up, it just goes to show how much of an influence this guy's been throughout the football industry. So yeah, it's good that all the fan channels come together to mark such a loyal cause and a great cause.
I want to get involved because I think it's a great cause. It's like, we're only doing a small bit here. I mean, the people at the foundation do a massive work, but I think anything we can do, how small it is, to just even raise awareness for this, it's I think, as you said yourself, I mean, the whole city loves the man.
So this is the third year running that we're raising money. We're doing it with Bradley Lowry Foundation. Last year we did it with Sir Bobby here, and again we're doing it for the first one here, and again we're doing it in Shildon in a couple of weeks' time. Why does his name need to live on? Why does his legacy have to go on? Is it important that his legacy goes on?
He's like the grandfather of Newcastle United, isn't he? He's the one that's just watching over us, the guy that we all want to do well for. I mean, when I first started supporting Newcastle, it was before obviously he came to it, but when he came out of such a moment in time where basically we was in turmoil, and he just rectified it, and the way that, you know, he was treated was despicable, but the fact that he just remains such a likeable character within the game, outside of Newcastle, and especially within Newcastle, just goes to show how much of a gentleman he was, highly regarded by a lot of the players that played underneath him and for him. And yeah, it's dearly missed, and it's part of the reason why he's just so heavily revered within the game.
Oh, it's massive. Like, I think I said it last year. What a great career he had, and he had an amazing one. I think this is actually this is the legacy that really defines what a great man he was, because like he could have just left it and just said, all right, I've beat cancer so many times, I succumbed to it, I'm off. But no, it's living on, and he's saving lives. He brought so much joy into the lives of football fans, and he's doing it for everyone really now.
Thank you, lads, for taking part. Thank you very much for watching. If you can donate, please. Small things can go a long way to save lives, and some point in your life you may be affected yourself, if you haven't already, by a member of your friends or family who have had or have died from cancer. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on Sunday.